Hi, Katie. How are you?
Good to see you again.
Yeah, same here. In the last couple of videos, YouTube viewers, we had the review for Harley Davidson and the Interceptor. Today, what we are doing is we are doing a comparison for both the bikes, and well, I don't know if it is a apple to apple comparison, but somehow KD insisted that we should compare the bike in terms of various aspects, specifications, the pricing, the maintenance, and the riding experience. So we'll start with the riding experience
देखो
first.
बेसिकली मेरे को ये बताना था कि मेरी बाइक ज़्यादा बेटर है वही बताना है मेरे को
How? कैसे?
चलो कंपेयर करते हैं. So I think the first point that any Indian buyer would look at is the price comparison,
Correct.
right? So how much does the Harley Street
It
cost?
is around 6.5.
About 6.5. So I think there outright we win it because the Interceptor cost close to about 2.5, everything put together.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the price point is pretty different. It's almost more than double of the Interceptor. But then just imagine, if given a choice, what do you want in your garage? Do you want a Harley Davidson or do you want an Interceptor?
Well, there I have to agree कि जो हार्ली डेविडसन का जो ब्रांड है और जो लेगेसी है, obviously that stands true for generations. और अगर किसी का ड्रीम बाइक हो तो obviously हार्ली ही चाहेगा वो अपनी गैराज.
Sure, sure.
So I agree on that point. Yes, of course.
तो बस तो समझ लो कि इसीलिए हार्ली डेविडसन है. और the riding experience with the Harley Davidson is immense. I mean, if you are a die-hard rider, the basic need that you have is when you ride, you should feel the pleasure. वो मुझे सारा का सारा Street 750 में मिला. It has a beautiful laid back position, riding position. Foot pegs जो हैं वो ना बहुत rear set है ना बहुत front set है. It's pretty straight. So riding experience is amazing. I don't know about the Interceptor.
I think I'll say that Interceptor equally has a very beautiful riding position. It's one of those classic positions. तो आप जल्दी थकते नहीं हैं. It's a very fairly wide handle. So even while driving in city conditions, जहाँ पे आप you are cruising at like 30, 40, 50 की स्पीड पे, तो भी आप वो discomfort नहीं लगता है. And I think there it's probably comparable.
Yeah, I mean, there's nobody a winner here on that aspect, because that is a cruiser riding position, and this is more of a retro classic,
Correct.
a modern classic. So और इसका थोड़ा sporty riding posture है.
Slightly, yes.
So उस पॉइंट पे probably दोनों बाइक अपनी जगह पे स्टैंड करती हैं.
I guess so.
पर जहाँ तक मेंटेनेंस कॉस्ट की बात आती है, what does it cost you?
Well, that's where I think a brand like Royal Enfield is an Indian brand and made for Indian bikers and Indian public in general. That's the cost of maintenance and service. That's where I think we have a lead. I've had 2 services done.
Okay.
Like I mentioned in the previous video, we'll link it somewhere here. 2 services in total cost me about 1500 rupees put together. So I think, how much does the Street cost in terms of maintenance?
Well, the normal service is either in a 1 year time period or 10,000 kilometers, and it costs generally around 8 to 10,000 rupees.
बराबर है.
With the normal oil change, oil filter
Right,
change.
right.
At every 12 to 15,000 kilometers, you're supposed to change the brake pads.
बराबर है.
That will cost you another 7 to 8,000 rupees.
Right.
So maintenance cost is not too high when you think of a bike of that level.
Right.
But when you compare it with the Interceptor, obviously the cost of maintenance is pretty high.
High, right.
Pretty high. How about the accessories for the Interceptor? Like for the Harley, it is damn expensive. Like if you go for aftermarket accessories, it is very expensive.
Right. Not too much. I mean, if I were to look at some basic accessories, like say if I wanted to change the exhaust, it would cost me about 15,000-20,000 rupees. What about your exhaust? I mean, how much would that cost to change?
That was probably around 45,000.
45,000.
So,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, see, if you are just comparing the price, then there's no comparison, because
Right.
that's altogether a different league
True.
of bikes that we are talking about.
That's true.
But when you are talking about the riding pleasure, that's pretty much where it scores most of the points.
सही बात है आपकी. What about acceleration? I think the Interceptor has about 52 Newton meters of torque.
Well, that has the 59 Newton meters of torque at around about 4,000 RPM.
Okay.
Pretty low RPM, you get the maximum torque.
Barabar. So I think again fairly close. Maybe you will reach your destination a few seconds or maybe a few minutes earlier than I would.
Yeah, probably around 2 to 3 seconds. 2 to 3 seconds early.
बराबर है. तो वो 2-3 सेकंड के लिए. So yeah, I think we've both ridden together since past year on the street and the Interceptor, and I think we've been able to catch. I've been at least able to keep pace with the street also.
Yeah. I mean, I would say 52 Newton meter of torque is not bad for that price point, and with the build quality, also I think it's a pretty good deal, pretty good package that the Royal Enfield has come up with.
We talked about build quality, and I think that's where the Interceptor might lose out on a few points, because while it is a fairly decently built motorcycle, there are a few places where I think Royal Enfield has cut corners, especially to meet the price point. Like for example, these mudguards. If you actually look at it on the first go, it looks like it's a metal mudguard, but it's actually plastic.
Correct.
Right? Similarly, the indicators, it's fairly cheap plastic, and I think that's where the Interceptor has kind of cut corners to meet the price
Though the
expectation.
Harley has a better build quality and standards. I mean, everything is sheet metal.
Right.
But this is one bike that Harley Davidson manufactures in India, in Haryana.
Right.
Now this is the starting point of Harley Davidson stable. If you go above to different levels, maybe the IN 883 or the 48 or the Street Bob or the Fat Boy, then probably those have the top notch of the quality.
Correct.
But then again, that comes with a price point.
Right, that's true. What about fuel efficiency? How much do you get?
I usually get somewhere around 17 to 18 kilometers per liter in the city conditions, and on highways probably around 20 to 22.
Okay. So again, I think that's very similar. Interceptor gives me around 20 to 22 in city conditions, and maybe about 24 to 25 in highway conditions.
Correct.
So yeah, I think that's where again
But
we kind of
but the issue with Harley, I would admit it is that it definitely has heating issues in the city conditions. It has a lot of heating issues. There's a lot of heat coming out of the engine.
Okay.
Though it has the liquid cool engine, but still, I mean, in the city conditions, it's definitely pretty hot to ride. But on the highways, it's buttery smooth. There's no problems on the highways.
I think there the Royal Enfield has done a very good job. 650 engine, air cooled, and again, like I mentioned, the riding position is very close to the engine. But it does not, I mean, of course it does heat up, but you don't feel that heat, you don't feel that discomfort.
Correct.
Even in city riding, where you kind of can't go beyond third or fourth gear in heavy traffic.
Right.
But it doesn't get uncomfortable at all. So I think they've done a good job in that.
Correct. So Katie, today we have touched points on various aspects of the bike in a nutshell, and I think both stand apart. They're not a comparable bike, and it depends on the individual's choice what they want to go for.
Yeah.
If you are someone who's looking for a legendary brand like Harley Davidson and have a budget of around 6 to 7 lakhs, then probably this is the start point.
True.
And Interceptor, probably,
I think I'd agree that it all boils down to personal choice and personal preferences, apart from the budget, of course. If you're someone who is getting into the superbike arena and you want to graduate from the 250s or the 350 cc's and you want to get into a 500 plus cc motorcycle, and you're doing it for the first time, I think Interceptor is a very good bet to start off with.
Sure.
And obviously, I being an avid rider would also one day want to have a Harley in my garage as well.
That's the only plus point with the Harley Davidson, that it is an iconic brand.
Correct.
And everybody would like to have that in their garage.
Correct. Absolutely.
So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And YouTube, please do subscribe to our channel, likes and comment if you like this. Thank you so much, and we'll come up with more videos of this nature. Thank you.
Thank you very much.